welcome to Let's Play Train Fever Part 13. I just my sound, I can hear that pretty loud. As you can see, I've done an update on my main trunk line. I just want to go back over some of this stuff that we talked about up here in our achievements. I can pop it down there like that. I'll just pull it over here where you can see it. First bus stop. First train. They're the achievement points you'll get. Your electric trains. The transport millionaire. Now anything like that, you have to be debt free. So it says without debt. You can accumulate $1 million and still be $3 million in debt. So you aren't really, you're actually, your $3 million are actually hitting your mark. Then you go after your $100 million. I'll tell you one that was quite interesting, I've done it. Anything that's highlighted here, I've actually achieved it. Looking for the truck tycoon. Now, when you first start out, that one can seem pretty daunting, particularly until you learn how to break down the debt. All these, I mean, it took me. I've actually got the dates here. Somewhere I've got them. I printed it all out. So I think it took me about 2 or 3 days to actually hit that one. I was getting to 1900, but if you have a look here, and don't go bankrupt, but I was often you know, $2 or $3 million, up to $5 million in debt, I think. Then you got the hard ones. I mean, you can do it all in the easy. That's one of the things I want to go back, and I'm not going to be satisfied. I've actually have done quite a few of them and played out a few games in my hard. I seem to have missed that one somehow. I was talking about cities and metropolises. The city's got 750 people in it. I've achieved that. I've achieved the metropolis. This one here is quite difficult to do. You have to have a hilly map to do it. Which means you've got to corkscrew your railway up, and you can't tunnel through it to do it. You've got to wind your way up to 450 metres. I'm not sure I have Serval Industries. I'm not sure what that one relates to there. Because like I've got all industries served. Maybe I'm missing a couple of things here. That's interesting. You want a really long line and with branch lines where to hit that one. But there's the truck fever. Make $50 million. And do it only with trains, only with trucks. So you start out with your horse and carts. You don't put any trains in the game at all. And you think, oh, how am I going to do this with horse and carts? And now we've actually, I think it was 1885. We've now got a mod that might help that one. High speed. That was relatively simple. This one here is you're the TBR. You got to have your high-speed rail. It's got to be electric. TBRs don't come until 1970s. That's I've got a steam train still running on this main truck delivering goods. I probably should do something about that. But I did a little bit of electrification last night, only on a small line, and I'll just pop over to have a look at it. As you can see there, all these buses are starting to tick in now. Here we are, this is our first electric train. It's only an oil line. I find that loco's quite a good loco actually, it's not a bad little machine. We just pop it up here and easy way to go to vehicle replacements. We can actually see the vehicles in here. That thing is a beast. It loves eating money. You want to start out with a relatively small loco and just pull ordinary rolling stock behind it. This thing here, I actually did a complete circumnavigation of a map one time with that. But it only carries what, doesn't go particularly fast. Where's this passenger rating? It doesn't hold very many passengers, I can tell you that. That one. Oh, 15. Must be good. This here probably could have used that instead of this up here. This is a little diesel electric bus. Not diesel electric, but diesel rail bus, which good one for making a few dollars on sidelines and bringing them to a junction. Just go from your outer station on a branch line. Those things are only goods wagons. You get some unusual looking goods wagons in here now. This could possibly be my last video for a little while. I'm hanging out for the USA DLC. Plus I've got some other work to do with, with getting ready for this move for this new house and everything. But I'll walk you through an electrification tonight. I'll find one I can still do where I can convert, where I'm not. Oh, I know it's fairly safe to do it. I don't want to destroy this game if I want to pick it up later. But I'm just at this stage. I probably won't be posting any videos for a while after this one. I'll have probably a few weeks off. I might just keep it ticking along privately, because every time it's not just a case of recording what I'm doing. One of the problems I'm having with OBS is I had a codec issue with the audio, and I've got to correct it to do an edit in all my editing software, and the editing software is all professional stuff, but there are variations of codecs. I'm gonna just pop this up. I got a new road vehicle today. Apparently it gets around pretty quick. It only carries 4 goods or 4 wood. I'm actually curious to see it on a goods line. I might do a quick upgrade on a goods line. Let's find a goods line. That particular goods line here, loaded trucks, truck line, doesn't look like it's doing very well at all. So what I'll do is these things might be a little bit cheaper to run. What do they cost to run? $30,000 a year as opposed to the one I was using was, it's $4 a year, so smaller. That may not solve my problem. In fact, it could make it worse. Just the first time I've seen a van in the game. I don't have it in here currently. There is a, I'm going on with those buses. But there's a, I'll show you in a minute, the little cars, the little Model A cars that are in the game. And I have used them once. I'm looking for a car. Actually, the car might not still be in it this era. It's a little car a bit like this one here. And they call it the Model A Taxi, and it's painted out like a yellow cab in America, in New York. But it carries 4 passengers. And the funny thing is I had it just doing little loops in a city on one map. And it more than paid for itself. Where's this guy going? Watching that train. Where are all these people waiting to go? Now, like I said, I was going to leave off electrification to don't get caught out with this. You want to put your electric train on line, you make sure you connect the electric line right back here. Any break in this, see if you have a look red, it means it's already electrified, right? No, and green's okay as a vehicle and all that saying. Where's the vehicle? It doesn't like picking them up when there's something sitting on a station. I should tell you what I might do here. We can get away with doing this, I think. That's the line I'm going to replace the big boy with electric train. As much as I like the big boy, he's going to become electrified. Okay, once the line has been electrified, it will go red on you, okay? Some stations are already electrified like that there, right, so I don't need to do that. But on that outer line then, I noticed it wasn't. Sometimes you get to zoom out a little bit here. It doesn't seem to like. Now. Actually, none of that was electrified. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, I am electrifying it. For a minute there I thought I was just high speeding it. So you've got to run your cursor right along the track. Don't sort of just go bang out here in the middle of somewhere, because you get the... Remember I've been on about this, and I probably annoyed everybody about the nubs. Oh, okay, I unelectrified that one. So when you're clicking on link, make it sure it's green. I've just set that bit, that's fine. Now, where I've been caught out in the past, I've clicked on a piece like this and it said, oh, vehicle one, and then I've skipped on further and forgot to come back. and you go to put your train on there, and it'll say, no can do. I can't remember the terminology it uses. It comes up in here in yellow and says it can't connect. Get out of the way, you. Okay, that piece right through there now is. You really want to be zoomed in a bit closer than what I am. I can hear the big boy coming, so I'm going to get out of his way. Now, all we can do is hope that that's gone right through and come out the other side. Yep, it has. And remembering that this part here is single lane, and then I split it, remember? Let the big boy get out of the way there. Now run your cursor up and down these sometimes, because you'll get the. It's really frustrating when you go to run your train and it won't run, and then you can spend. Like I spent a couple of hours one day just looking, going back and forth over this. Okay, that's electrified through to there. Where does it pick up? Come out here. Now, that other little electric oil train is running off there. The only reason I got that electrified, I electrified the line it was already on, and I did it as an upgrade. So before you do any upgrades, make sure that you check that the line that you're doing is already upgraded. I know I seem to bang on about some of the stuff, but I've been caught out with it myself. This game loves to catch out the weary, you know, the people that sort of. I had anticipated doing this to the main trunk line for the start of it, seeing as I'm going to be there's other stuff to catch. I got some other software I have to work with. And I won't sit here and explain it all. You're probably bored out of your brain. Now this is going to be interesting. Can I electrify one of those old rails? Yeah, look at that, I can. Now look at that. Now we're going to watch these bits because we're... So one of the old... We've taken one of the old stations. And you might remember I had one down here and I got a little bit confused with it actually, because I wasn't sure that it was a passenger line. I think it was just happened to be that particular time I went to do it. There were no passengers to be, you know, alighting or, you know, here, wherever this one is. Now, have I got another town I can drag this out to? Could go to Stratford. And where would I put a station if it was going to got no bus line at the moment? Now, probably what it would pay me to do here is to do a road upgrade. Okay, we've got the $500 million, okay? Roads, we'll do upgrade. Oh, then this is a large street. Yeah, I've still got bus lanes on. I could have actually.
Oh yeah.
Those white buses, oh, another one with Marco Polo. I'll go through. I'm going to possibly put a tram line on this town. I haven't used very many tram lines as yet. So I'm widening the road at the street, right? It's not this, these are streets in the town. And I could what I am going to do is I'm curious to see what would happen with using this. Boy, too much curvature. Is it going to be a problem to use? I wonder if you could build a roundabout using that. Did I put tram and bus? I didn't put tram and bus lines in here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a problem road to do upgrading with actually, but might go this way a little bit. I'm going to have to go back to using this one. No, I've got to blow the road apart. You know what I'm saying in the previous video, you don't blow them up, you actually bulldoze. What's going on there? Okay, it's not going to let me do that. No, that's an upgrade mode, that's why I'm not in draw mode. I'm losing my marbles. They're coming to take me away, haha. Walk down here again to just enlarge some of these. Again, I'm going to probably overdo this down. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. I want to see what sort of congestion I can create by having buses and trams going around this town. I don't want to create congestion, but I want to see if I can get into a position where I have to work out something to eliminate it. We'll call it an experiment, and I don't like it when I pull roads like that, but anyway. I'll go back to it. Why do we have a collision there? That's a funny little... I really would like to play with this particular road. Street, I should say. Yeah, I'm going to probably bring the train station there. Sometimes I really don't get when it says there's no room business. Why is there no room? I didn't have bus lanes and that's annoying. I'm going to redo that again. I'm going to bulldoze it because I just want to try this again one more time. Now probably have a spaz. And I want these on this time. I don't want to just do it as an upgrade, I want to actually draw it in. I'm just curious to test it. Nothing like having an elevated piece of land off the road for your house, which is effectively what that will turn out to be. You know, you're living here, just say that this is the road, you don't, I mean, you actually come up off the, you sort of, it's just one of those things that I happen to like. Not enough space again. No, I can get a lock in there. I know these are weird looking roads. If you saw some of the new subdivisions out here at the moment in Australia, they got some really weird looking roads going off. In fact, one subdivision I can think of, you got all these loop roads which just go round and round, don't seem to locking on there properly. Okay, we ended up with a bridge up. If you don't want a bridge, go to where it starts to build the bridge and go down into the little dip, pick it up again. Alright, I'm going to pretty much, I won't keep doing this while I'm holding you here. I was more curious to see what would happen if I did this. This is that, it's a mod. I mean, I don't know how many other people are into modding. Anyway, I'm going to let you go and I'll be back. I'll pick it up. Okay, I'm back for a minute. I'm just going to show you a what am I going to do here? I want to bring goods to this town as well. They've got a goods line. I'm going to go to a 4-line station, and some of the stuff will pass. Well, there'll be some lines just passing clean through this. Have a look at this. It's actually got an overhead bridge. So I wanted to show you. Just it's easier to show you at this point than it is to wander back and later. Okay, we're drawing this electric rail. We want the train to be at high speed, but you also want to click on the centenary. I think I've been making it blue here. I've been setting these things at 25%. I think I should set them to 100%. Another one of these white buses is bigger. Again, look at that. Cheapest chips to run. Volvo up here. I don't know why I can't see the Volvo. Yeah, these white buses are as cheap as chips to run. Yeah, this is, so when you're doing your electrification, if you're building a new rail, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, centenary, I'm calling it, but there I'm just a Kiwi. We didn't, when I left New Zealand there was no electric rail, although they were starting to put it in. Came to Australia and they had, where we are on the Gold Coast, to get to Brisbane, you travel on electric rail. Okay, we're gonna, because the train is high, the trains will be high speed, right? I'm gonna click here, and we're gonna update that bit of line. Remember I was saying in a previous video how the old line looks rusty? What's this? If the train gets out of the way, I'll be fine. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, we should be right back here somewhere, right? It was rusty looking now, it's sort of silver looking. So I'm going to have to go back. It doesn't allow you to click the, you can't select both when you're doing an update from, now I've got this opportunity. Look at this, we've got this little nub here, right? I wonder if that's is set to electric, that little nub. Okay, and they can become a real pain. Okay, no it wasn't. And we would have sent a train down here and it wouldn't have connected. It'd come back and said can't find path. Yeah, all this here should be fine because I drew, when I pulled that out, I'm going to actually, I'm thinking I might, well that's a steel mill, right? And I might at some stage bring a line, that's a refinery, and do something a little bit tricky there. I haven't decided. Wherever you got this electric rail, you can still run your other diesel trains like that, that one there. That's quite a profitable train, and it still gets along at a reasonable speed. I'm hoping that hits 100 passengers. That's why I'm leaving it running. At the minute, it's only got. I won't go off and look at it because otherwise, then I've got to come back and try and find this wherever this. At the moment, I've got bus lines in, so I'll let you go again, and I'll come back when I've got this closer. I'm back for a minute. I've noticed that I had set a number of road vehicles to 25, and I'm just wondering where it actually trips them out at 25%. So I'm actually now going through and setting at 125 to see if I can get it to push them a little longer. I don't have a definitive answer for that. It's just a. This is a fairly new update, this auto vehicle replacement, and I haven't had long enough yet to get it all the minor detail of it. I would prefer not to use that Volvo. MAN it is. They're a bit expensive to run. Your comparison, $250 to buy. Okay, they got a couple more, oh no, one more passenger, but 40,000 as opposed to 5,000 per year, and I wasn't getting 35,000 out of this. I don't know what's happened to this. I don't know whether we've got in a download there's been a glitch in some of these Volvo buses. But again, those Volvo 5000s, 285 to buy, and just under 50,000 a year to run. So bear that sort of thing in mind. I'm just going to keep going on here. Hello, I'm back again as I promised. Now we've got the Mirage, which costs a total of 1.64 million and costs $990,000 a year to run. Lifespan of 50 years. Then we've got the British Rail 420, and that particular colour, which ran from 72 to 95. We're in 1974 at the moment. 1.3 million and 600,000 a year to run. So it's cheaper to run, cheaper to buy. Now is this one the same? Yeah. And what happened there? It chucked outside. That's 585 a year to run. Lifespan of 45 years, 49 passengers. So we're not going to get huge patronage on that one and all that one. But I think this one, it carries 64. It's a bit of a flyer, that thing. So what's the top bit? 120 here, 125, 120, 100k. I think we might just go with these one of these BR 420s. Do our update over at the top of our well, I've got to get rid of that first before it'll do it. It's big boy gone, right? And I'm just now wondering about this. I'm actually going to push it out to say 125 and just see what happens. Maybe I've been working that wrong. Okay, we've already changed one of these trains though. Let's just make sure it's running fine, because if we've got a fault in that, and it's a big boy. I clicked on the wrong one. Hang on, I'm going to open that again. Whoa, it's stuck on the back. What's going on here? Is it pushing the big boy along? Hey, what have we got on board, big boy? Should to see these trains individually, right? 16 of 128 on the big boy. Now what I might do is just let that run to the end of the line. And sell it off. That's weird. Mind you, I was a bit slow. I'm clicking that in for a minute. I can't turn it around at this point in time. This is a glitch in the program. That's showing up there as a combined train. It's only happened to one of them. Okay, let's just see what I can do here. I might have to manually sell these off. I don't like doing that because I've got... watch this, it's got 16 passengers on. I could lose the it can't find the path back to the station at this stage. I've got to wait till it goes the other end and turns, which means then I've got to go in and buy the trains manually again. This could be a bit of a... I'll just see what happens here. I just pull this stuff out of the way. That is odd. Is it's something I did wrong or is it just something in the program? So what's it going to do? Try and drag... Oh, it's going the other way. So what's it going to drag the big boy backwards, is it? Because theoretically that train should turn about. I don't like doing as I could. What's going on here? I never put a crossover in. When I drew my new electric rail, I didn't draw this in. I'm getting very slack. That's great. It won't let me do it because there's a train in the way. I have a bit of I have done this before and I don't like doing it. I'm going to pop a depot here for a second, reverse this one and sell it off to the depot. Now tell you go to depot. Oh, the doors are opening on that one. I can always bulldoze that depot later anyway. It's not a major catastrophe. Now you'll see this flick. It should. Well, it's not. Oh yeah, they're all incoming. Okay, I'm just going to show you something here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll hear you in a minute. Little. It'll be something exciting. Sell. Okay, we got 1.19 million for that train. See, notice that these are individual for carrying coal and now, in theory, I should have to draw this again. Not like that I can. Oh, I've really messed this up, haven't I? It's a good thing you see these things. Because if you run into the same problem yourself, no, you can go to the depot reverse. I want to change your rod out of here. Go to depot, we'll sell you off. Off you go, goodbye, ta-da! Not a nice way for a big boy to end, is it? So there's still one big boy out there to be sold off. Now we can fix this up so we don't have that situation that we were having there for a minute. I think I was sort of rushing it a bit there for trying to, so I can get back in and show you let's just clear this other big boy here. Where is he? He's waiting for a free pass. Where exactly is he? Is he on the wrong line or something crazy? What's going on here? Just give us these blue lines in it so I can sort of see. What direction is he going in? Oh, he's on the wrong line. He's confused, like I am. Again, this is not a silly thing to have a few of these in, so that if you do get a train on the wrong line, you can correct it. Now it's clearing, right? You don't have to put signals on every one of them, but it does allow them to cross back over. Now what we can do, he will go to the station and be sold off. I don't suppose it matters which end I do this from. Like that second passenger line. And what do we work it out to be? We're getting some errors come up here. Like you don't know what you're not even getting a train. I just wonder if some of those mods have got are not set properly. 48, and we'll buy one. No, I won't do it that way. That's not how I taught everybody to do it. I'll set 3 of these on here. Rid of all this rubbish. We'll follow one of these. What I need to do back here for the situation, so don't get trains hold up. I'm probably going to tell me you can't because I don't know, but you put in a series of signals, and what they do is they allows them to come out as far as each of the signals. Tell me anyway, I got that sticking out there, will it? Okay, he's taken on a few passengers. So okay, we've got an electrified rail now, as I promised. And seeing this will probably be the last video I do for a little bit. And I messed it up big time. And I apologise for that. I'm going to leave that window open there because I'm just curious to see what these other trains are going to do. I don't want to follow one of these. You know, Big Boy actually, the way I had Big Boy set up, he was carrying more passengers. But that Mirage was going to be, I mean, until you get everything settled in, it was going to be really expensive. Pull these down the bottom here, so I can keep an eye on things. Yeah, that one there's, until this train here clears that station, that one will sit back. The Big Boy's going to sell off back at Clyde. Okay, just Getting back to this, why I did that thing with the signals. This one's here trying to just load it up. It's got 48 on board. Now this other one will move forward onto the platform. What's the other one? There we go. I hope this series hasn't been overly boring for you because, as I said right from the outset, as I keep saying, it's for people starting out and I really want to teach them. I'm 13 episodes. We've made it to get over $500 million. I'd have liked to keep going until I don't know whether to preserve it or what. Because if I come in and play another game or possibly this, I might lose you, but I don't know. It's the same game. Look, if you want me to keep doing them, just leave a message. And I'll try and make time in amongst it and this other stuff I've got to do. Now, Big Boy's coming back here to be sold off. Should see one of these other trains go past them shortly. You'll see that I go here, line 2 is going to take a massive dive. Look at that. Just getting those trains onto the track. They're 5 minutes. Actually, it's a good interval. Actually, probably Big Boy was actually better for making money out of them. Now these ones are starting to recover. Look, 2.2 million. And this one here, this has to stay at diesel. There's no electrification over here. I wonder whether that has an upgrader. I think I can push it right now, and I'm just not. I'm trying to figure this out here. When worn or replaced when the vehicle age reaches the following lifespan. Okay, it's self-explanatory and I've been doing it wrong. Spit on my hand there. Okay, so you can actually force it to change it 25%, 100%, 125, 150. It depends what you set that at. So it's a warning or replace. Well, these are ones that swap change in. Did I change? Yeah, I think I did. I changed it to 25. Okay, we're at 1975. 5.89. What's our finances looking like? Okay, we've had a bit of a hit with doing new trains over just over the last year or two. The train's updating. I really, there's a lot I haven't covered in this series, which I should have covered. These towns are growing. Now, before I go with this one, I'm just going to make sure that I'm not that close. So what bus lines are these? I've been having, This is bus line 20. I need to find bus line 20. I got to do that to road only. So turn bus line 20 on so I can sort of see where I need to. A few bus lines, haven't I? Where is bus line 20? I just clicked on a bus and it was on bus line 20. There is an alternative way to pull this up. Just find the bus. It's a tram. Bus line 20 is a turquoise line. Let's just get rid of that a minute. I just want to see where this. I want to add a few stops up around here. So if I went from 8 goes to there. Let's find stop 8. Go up there. I probably should add a few more stops in. I know this all seems very tedious. But basically what I'm doing here is extending that 10 went to there. 11 is there, 12 is there. So it would actually, two 14s. 14 then goes to 15, okay. So, let's make it. At 15 now, it goes down then round there, doesn't it? Ah, hang on, we've got another old bus running here on line 19. Let's just get rid of bus line 20. Why is that old bus still there? I'm going to get rid of that. I like to run these. I'd love to know what's happening. I'm just wondering where some of the mods have actually got problems with them. I might have to go through and find them and install them using Mod Manager. Short the life of that. I don't know why I've done all that. I get rid of that and what did I close it for? I needed it open, didn't I? I am going to get rid of that because I want that to replace it at 25%. Oh, the other one's already turned into the like this on these wider roads, the buses and that are actually passing each other when one's stationary. Okay, right, I extended this line. So 4 is there, right? Make that 5, 6. Make that. So where's the old 7? Basically what I'm doing is extending, giving myself more coverage of this line. I've got a bus stop way out there, it's not being utilised. You periodically you've got to go around your map because it's expanding, it's growing. Check that you've got good coverage with your stops. What sort of zone is it? Land zone is that? It's industrial. Okay, yeah, no, I appear to be wasteful with bus stops, but my bus stops, I can be as wasteful as I want. After 22, it's been to I can bring the bus out of there. Go up here, there, and there. Now that's a bit daft. If 27 goes there, the bus comes up here and there's a flick in the middle of the road. We might remove 27 from there. Yeah, no, I just removed it. Then come up and do another loop. Well, where's one? Anyway, we'll just... I didn't spot this bit of the map. That's 22 on this map. They say from 20. Do this. It's still now I'm getting that little area there's getting covered. That's what you got to watch. You have to keep all that in mind because your town is growing. Probably if I went over all the other towns, I'd find I'm going to have exactly the same problem. That's why you find I build out like that often. This little town is, where is it? Stratford. That's quite, anyway, I'll just find Stratford. It's the one we just took that electric rail out to. And I got a lot of work to do on this map, but as I say, I don't have the time to, because it's a case of record it, then edit. I don't want to dump up raw footage because I've been having the odd issue with the audio not recording. Well, it's there, but it doesn't always play in some players. So I have to put it through a process to actually do it, and I like to put my titles and headers and letters on. Well, because I'm an old-fashioned video editor. Alright, that's the end of this video. That was part 13. And if you want more of them, just leave a like. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.